RPD20 is a D&D podcast for mature audiences. Content warnings are in our episode descriptions where applicable. You're listening to Roleplay D20, a D&D live play podcast.
Welcome to Roleplay D20. This is our live play D&D podcast where our heroes unravel dark secrets, face epic challenges, and forge their own destinies in a dangerous and vibrant world known as Avron. I am Michael Boggs, your host and DM. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, I'm Eunice, and I'm playing Sarah, the Abjuration Wizard.
Hello, I'm Kyle, and I'm playing Kaidos Rolthor, the Infernal Tiefling Warlock.
Hi, I'm Robbie, and I play Sylvaris Thornwarden, the Circle of the Moon Druid. At least I think I do.
For now.
Who's that? Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Hi, I'm Matt, and I'm playing Feratos Lux, the Light Domain Cleric.
Hi, I'm Carl. I'm playing Dolios Underfeet, the Halfling Arcane Trickster.
Hey, I have a question for everybody. Do you guys know what a one-shot raffle is?
No, why don't you tell us?
I've only heard rumors.
Well, what about after shows? Do you know what those are?
After shows, is that like aftershave?
Have you ever wanted to create NPCs, monsters, magic items, and stuff with me to torture players with?
No, but maybe Matt Mercer or Brennan Lee Mulligan. That sounds fun.
Okay, that's a little hurtful.
I'm just kidding. You and I are working on that shit all the time.
That hurts my feelings. Have you ever wanted to just sit on a toilet that is a double wrap toilet next to me and poop while we talk about Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, probably not, actually.
Because you can do all of that and more on our Discord/Patreon account. All you have to do is go to patreon.com/roleplayd20 and sign up to get all of these benefits. Or as Robbie likes to say, benefits. Oh.
I thought I liked to say other shit and
That
other
seems
shit.
more like a Matt joke.
Is that a Matt joke?
Okay. Sounds like my brand of humor.
Toilet humor?
His brand. That's funny.
On
I
this-
see. I think that's an Austin Powers reference when you say it's your brand.
That's my brand, baby.
Everybody likes their own brand.
My mojo is snoring.
What the fuck?
What's
fuck
funny
is happening?
It's an Austin Powers reference, but it's an Austin Powers reference from a skit, like a bit.
See, now I don't know that I know that bit.
I'll send it to you.
As usual, we have severely disappointed Eunice, and her face is showing us.
I don't think it's as bad as it usually is. I think we usually do worse.
I actually wasn't paying attention, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be disappointed at.
Oh.
She's
So
just
that was
tuning
just
us
her
out
being pensive.
preemptively.
Wow.
I
Through
was
the whole
looking at
bit?
the map and seeing where Sylvaris was. So, you know?
Oh, you were trying to like do the podcast. I see. Is that what you were trying to do?
Yeah.
Were you trying to play the streets of Ozura?
Every journey has its price. In Ozura, the northernmost kingdom of Avron, the people brace themselves against the powers of evil, the hardships of survival, and the cold sting of betrayal. It is here that 5 adventurers do battle to make Ozura a better place. The path before them is unforgiving. Join our adventurers in a perilous walk down the streets of Ozura.
So last we left off, everybody had attended and or tried to play espionage at a gala that was taking place at Lord Von Borik's manor. I almost said Robbie. Sylvaris, Dolios, and Sarah had snuck around to the back, exploring all of the back rooms, scaring guards with spiders, trying to find anything you could to pin down Lord Von Borik or find any sort of dirt on him. Meanwhile, running reconnaissance inside of the gala itself was Kaidos and Feratos, who met an interesting, beguiling stranger, danced their little hearts out. Feratos damn near bit the bullet on a couple, pulled a woman's shoe off. You pulled a woman's shoe off.
That is what was narrated, yeah.
You stepped on a woman's foot and yanked that shoe off. But you were dapper as fuck when you did it. And you all almost escaped. There is one last piece left that you're going to go and explore, because most of the manor you've already infiltrated and found things. But the one thing that you haven't gone through yet is the maze, where most of the party has now rendezvoused and reconvened together to go for. In the process of trying to escape, Silvaris, however, was caught, found, attacked, and currently lies with 2 death saving throws failed, with a sword driven through his chest, on the ground outside, surrounded by guards. That, dear friends, is where we pick up. So, Roberto, currently, Silvaris lies pinned to the ground with a sword through his body. Guards standing over you. 2 death saving throws down. You get your dying condition and whatever you'd like to do here. What would you like to do?
So pinned there, struggling to breathe, coughing up blood. Silvaris reaches into his druid's garb and pulls out a bit of copper wire, and I'm using my action to cast message to Feratos, and I say, Feratos, I don't have much longer, but I'm not gonna make it back to y'all. I'm sorry. I do have a couple of things for y'all though. The first, the caverns of Valoril hold no flame. You should know what that means. And the other thing is, please tell Valorn that I'm proud of the man he's become. And the message cuts off.
Roll a death save.
4.
That is your last death save. And with 3 failed death saves, Silvaris draws his last breath with that message. And is no more. Silvaris is no more. And with that, at the same time that this message hits Feratos, maybe not an explosion, but certainly a burst of flame emanating from the house blows out a window, and you can see a ton of the guards immediately reshift their focus to the fire inside as they scurry back into the building, presumably to go and investigate the fire. As you recall, one of the last things that Silvaris did while he was scouting through the building was he knocked over that candle. And eventually that picked up into a flame that is now lit that entire room. So that leaves the party currently in a bit of an opportunity as you are trying to explore the maze for any leftover clues, with this statue of Illyra von Boric kind of looming over that maze. The guards are distracted. I'll turn it to the party. Feratos, you've just received a message from Silvaris.
Guys, Silvaris just messaged me. He said he's not going to make it back. What was that fire? We might
Did
need
he
to go
not
look
make it
for
out?
him.
What do you
I
mean?
don't-
Like, where do you know where he was, or
He
where he
didn't
messaged
say.
from?
No and no. We need to go look for him. I'm
Yeah.
about to throw on my wings and start looking.
What did he say exactly?
I don't know. He said that he had something important to tell us. One, that the caverns of Valorn, not Valorn, what was the name of the caverns that he just stated?
I don't know. You're the only one who heard the message.
I'm asking God. Give me a second.
Vayrol.
Okay, so it's Vayrol Caverns, Valorn person. Got it. Yeah, he says something about the Vayrol Caverns hold no lantern and or hold no flame, and that was pretty much all I remember. But but he's not in a good spot right now. We should go look for him.
Well, taking that there was just an explosion.
Should
I'm
probably look
wondering
there.
if he found something but couldn't get out.
So, okay, all the more reason to go looking for him.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, I thought we were going to check this out, but maybe we should just leave.
I just got a message
just leave
from
him.
a friend who said that he is going to die and if not already dead. And your idea is to go explore a maze?
There's a lot of guards around, Kratos. Even if we go searching, we're just gonna put ourselves at risk as well.
I mean, do you think he was in that explosion?
I have no idea. The
He
more
didn't
we stand
say?
here talking about it, the more he's going to be in danger and or dead. Either y'all are coming with me or I'm going.
Fuck it. I'm going to start running towards the house, towards where the fire was.
From the way that the message hit me, do I get any indication of where it came from?
Not according to the spell, no. It's all telepathic.
But it has to come out of range, right?
Correct.
It has to be nearby.
Yeah, everybody make a perception check.
Would it be perception or arcane to know the spell?
No, this is a perception check. This isn't about the spell. It's
Okay.
about your eyeballs.
I rolled an 11.
16.
Brother
Seven.
Dolios, whom was the first to move to begin with, is the first to notice Sylvaris's body because it is currently lit and bleeding out and lifeless.
Conrad! I mean, fuck, not again. I'm going to start running towards him.
I think Dolio sees him. I'm going to start following.
Kairos will follow suit.
I don't think I
Ozura?
grabbed me.
You stumble upon his dead body, having been kind of kicked off of the patio.
Oh, no.
Pool of blood
Fuck, not
now
again.
kind of coagulating outside of him. Hole in his chest. No life in his eyes.
Oh, shit. What
I'm
the fuck?
immediately going to get to work and make sure that I have space to lay him out flat and check his pulse, just to be
I'm-
absolutely certain.
I'm going to start looking to see if I have a potion on me anywhere, but I don't think I do. Shit.
I mean, I don't have anything. I left all my stuff.
Who
at
had the diamonds? Who had the diamonds? Come on!
I think Silveris did?
I start rifling through his pockets. Does he have the diamonds?
Did you have the diamonds, Sylvaris?
I didn't know we had diamonds. Or I forgot we had diamonds.
I thought someone said we had diamonds.
The
I don't
door to the gala hall opens. You have 6 seconds to do something.
I'm hitting whoever comes out the door with a color spray.
Okay.
Sarah,
that'll
can you do
be-
anything?
DC 15 con check or they're blinded.
All right. You're holding that action.
Yeah.
That's not the type of magic I do. Can you do anything?
Kind of. It's gonna be really loud.
I say do it, and then we run.
Kairos is going to look for that sending stone that the Thorn had given us.
Okay.
Doesn't Gentle Repose extend the amount of time somebody can be dead before receiving Revivify?
Yes.
Correct.
I do not have it though.
Neither do I.
But you're the cleric. No.
Well, I took Revivify, but I didn't know no one had diamonds.
Does Kairos get the sending stone to the Thorn?
You acquire the sending stone.
Okay.
That's your action. So Dolios held his action. Sarah, what is your action for this 6-second window here before this door swings open and people pour out of it?
Just trying to help, providing the help action to whatever Feratus. Whatever Feratus is gonna do.
Okay. Feratos?
Wait, the doors. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of. This probably won't work. Fuck it. I'm going to. I want to cast Fireball on top of the building.
Okay.
Try and divert them from going out the front doors.
Launching the fireball to the top of this building is a pretty vaulted thing. I think fireball has a pretty big reach, so you can definitely get to the top of it. It is a solid stone, like chapel-esque kind of building. Not sure that they would notice.
Okay, then I do nothing.
Can I change my action then?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Silent Image on top of us. 15-foot cube. I think if we huddle together, might be able to be hidden. I'm just gonna make a really. We're kind of like in a bush, kind of here. I think just like foliage. So I'm just gonna extend that and just make like a big bush /tree where we are, just to cover us.
Got you down. Okay, so you're
Smart.
basically camouflaged under that. Does that change your action, Dolios? Do you want to take that? Because gold cloaks and guards alike pour out of this door.
I would actually know that that's what she's doing. So, like I said, I was grabbing sand and throwing it to do a color spray, 15-foot cone to hit everybody coming out of the door.
Okay. They need to roll saves.
Yep, DC 15 con save. And I think
Okay, this first gold cloak fails.
do something like that.
The second one succeeds. The third succeeds. The fourth fails. So 2 is blinded, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then the guard here, which I need to go figure out. Okay. Oh, I don't actually have that as a card right now. Give me a second. Okay, they succeed as well. So 2 people. Well, this color spray like whips out of the bushes, and it looks kind of weird because it looks like the bush just shat rainbows at them. 2 of these people are blinded and can't see. The other 3 can. Unfortunately, that does mean that they want to pursue what the fuck just came out of this bush. So, back to you guys. Their intention is to walk into this area. What would you like to do?
Are we going in some kind of order, or are we just dedicating an action?
I think you just dedicate an action / your turn, because it's on your turn right now.
Okay.
In the interest of not rolling initiative.
I'm grabbing Sylvaris, and I'm going to activate Celestial Revelation, Celestial Wings.
Okay, your intention is to try to fly him out?
Correct.
Okay. Not to be a stickler here, but what's your strength?
13.
Not bad. Okay. You pick him up, activate your wings. You're set to fly. Make a strength save. Or a strength check.
Just a strength check.
Yep. How much does Sylvaris weigh?
Let me check just a moment. I have that written down somewhere, actually. Checking my notes. I also believe if you are carrying somebody while you're flying, it is also difficult. Like, your speed is halved.
I'm aware, but it's at least movement.
Just for the viewers at home.
Sarah, Fertos is trying to fly with Sylvaris. What do you do?
Oh, he's gonna go out of the illusion. He's gonna be seen. Delius pretty much gave us away. Like, at this moment, we just gotta scatter. Is that the plan? Scatter? Run?
Yep.
Meet back at the Bastion.
I'm gonna switch the silent image. And instead of being a bush, it's gonna be the thorn next to us. And he's gonna start running this way.
Okay. That might buy you a little bit of time. We'll roll that in just a second for perception. I think that's fair. Dolius, what do you do?
I'm throwing a dagger at one of the blinded guards using True Strike. And then I'm going to probably use the remainder of my movement and my bonus action to run for it.
Okay. Make that attack with advantage because they're blinded, which means sneak attack.
Okay. Nat 20.
Oh! Okay. I'm down with that.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
Let me double check something quick with the True Strike spell. Because I have the spell and the thing set up for my short sword. I want to make sure that I'm not giving myself bonus damage. Okay, so it becomes a 2d6. Okay. So I should be able to just use the short sword. Okay. 2d6 plus 4. And then it'd be an extra +6 for the perfect critical, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got 2 6s on the 2d6. That's 16 plus
Holy
another
shit.
6 is 22.
Okay, I've recorded that. That hurt. Nice, nice.
Okay, and then I'm doing a bonus action dash and my move action to run 60 feet away.
Kaidos.
Kaidos is going to just tell everyone meet back at the bastion, and then he's gonna make his 30 feet of movement to get behind the building.
Okay.
And then using the sending stone to the thorn, I'm just gonna send them a quick message. We've been compromised. I don't think we'll be able to pull Savaris' body out, but he's over here at the northwest corner of the house, underneath the little terrace where the stairs are. If you guys could get him, we'd be much in your debt.
Over 25 words.
Oh, sorry.
They get most of that, and then you get the response back that's like, Sylvaris is down, come again? And that's all. All right.
I actually forgot to apply the sneak attack to that. That was just the base true strike damage.
Oh, yeah. Keep hitting.
So that'll then be another 12 points. So 34 total on that guy.
Damn.
Did you crit the sneak attack damage?
Oh, what do I do for that?
Well, I mean, we do perfect crit, so whatever your max sneak attack damage would be the additional.
Would be
18 plus 12.
Oh, okay, yeah, 18 plus 12. So yeah, I didn't add that. So that'd be what? Another
30.
30?
Jesus
So 52?
Christ. If you don't kill this guy, I'm gonna be fucking shocked.
You do not kill him. He is bloodied.
Shocked.
And pissed.
And blind.
And blind. Blind pissed. Pissed blind. Okay, Feratos has reached in to grab Sylvaris. It's now every other guard's turn. Feratos, you are 10 feet in the air when this takes place.
Okay.
The guard reaches into the bush and gets beyond the guise of the spell, as does the next 3 gold cloaks. Let me make sure actually this one can make it. 21 feet. Perfect. Okay.
Is it just flat ground that they're walking onto, or are they walking off of a deck-like area?
They walk off of a deck, but it's not very far down.
Oh, so it's like 5 feet down. Okay, gotcha.
If that. It might be 4. Anyway, they all are surrounding you. Let me just read some stuff real quick. How would this work? I don't know that I've ever seen somebody cast web in the air.
Does it work? Because doesn't it need to attach to stuff?
I think it does.
It does
Yeah,
work
I think
for
it needs
one
anchor
round.
points.
It actually works for 1 round. But it won't stay there.
Oh, yes, you can cast the web spell in the air, but it only lasts until the start of your next turn because the webs aren't anchored to anything.
Mhm.
If you cast it on a flying creature, the creature has to make a dex saving throw the same to avoid becoming restrained and falling, and they take the damage, but then that's it. And I suppose if you save, there's nothing to anchor, but if you fall, would it anchor to the ground now? That's a little bit interesting.
I don't think so because
That's
you
a
can
little interesting.
you can only anchor them when you cast the spell. So if you
Yes, that is
yeah.
true. So the web disappears, but they can still cast it.
Mhm.
Well, you're flying away, and there are 3 of the people here who can cast that spell. So I need you to make 3 dexterity saving throws.
I'm
Cool.
gonna counterspell one of those.
Okay.
The 2.
They need to make a con save.
Oh, well, you have to roll. Yeah,
What's your
yeah.
DC? They got a 17.
Poof, they pass.
Okay.
Okay, that's a natural 20.
Nice. You save on that one.
That's a dirty 20. I swear to God, if I
Nice.
fail on this one, I'm going to break my computer.
You got a 4.
Don't break it.
Okay, Feratos. The 3rd web finally hits your wings, stickies and gums them up, and you plummet to the ground, taking 1d6 of damage. I will roll that.
Okay.
Because you only got 10 feet. I rolled a 1. You take 1 damage.
Cool. Do I still hold on to Sylvaris?
You still have Sylvaris. You are on the ground, and until their next turn, I believe that's when it falls off. When does it fall off? It only lasts until the start of your next turn. Yeah. Everybody else is kind of darted away and ducked out. It's you and Sylvaris. It's your turn.
So we're in initiative. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You're webbed until the start of their next turn, and that's when that falls off. So you need to make a dex check to get out of this, and then you can try to fly away again. And I'm just going to give you the options. I don't care what you do. I'm not trying to sway you one way or the other. But if you stop and let go of Sylvaris, you can fly farther.
I'm aware.
I'm also assuming I'm not within. I don't think I'm as fast to make it like 120 feet away. So if you hold your action to run, I can dispel magic it. But you have to hold your action to run. I don't think I'm 120 feet away. Or more than 120 feet
No,
away.
aren't you like right here?
I mean, I run.
I have you as 20 feet away from him.
Yeah. Well,
Did you go further than that?
Yeah, I ran in my turn. Like after casting my spell. But I'm well
you didn't
within
move
range.
your token, bro.
Oh, sorry. I'm well within range though. Like where I'm 20 or 30. So it's up to you. But I do have the spell.
I also have to spell.
Up to you. They'll take your action. So
That's true, and I need to dash. Yeah, I'm just gonna look around underneath all these fucking gold cloaks holding Solvaris, and I see Sarah, and I just like wide-eyed anything.
yeah, I just raise my hands to like as if to start casting a spell. Motion to you.
So you're holding your action. It comes around to Sarah's turn. You dispel the webs.
Oh, yes, spell slot.
All right, so we have the opportunity to do some really funny shit. Matt, if Feratos is running, you're going to take 4 opportunity attacks because you'll be using your action for a dash. However, and your AC is 12 right now because you don't have armor.
AC is 11.
But you could use Solvaris as a meat shield, and maybe we can give you +2 to your AC.
Fuck.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
Just saying.
No, I'm just going to. I don't want to take 4 opportunity attacks, so I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And then move. Can I have control over Solvaris' tokens so I can just group them together and move? Or are you going to just move them together?
Hold on. Yeah, let me. Damn it! I grabbed your token. I have to give you permission because it's actually Robbie's. So let me grab. You know what? I'll do it. I'll group these together.
Okay,
Give me a
great.
second. I'm gonna put y'all close together. No. There we go. Okay, you're grouped.
Okay. Normally I can move 30 feet, but I'll be moving 15 feet. I'm going to be moving 15 feet diagonally upward.
Like toward Dolios.
Yeah.
Okay, I have moved you 15 feet. Oh, you moved yourself? Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does this blind last? Do they get another save at this point?
It's at the end of my turn, I think. Let me double check.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what's our initiative order?
Yeah, end of my next turn.
Well, I've been trying not to roll initiative, but
I think that
Matt's
would.
kind of forcing my hand, so we're gonna roll initiative.
I'm not
and they're
forcing
gonna
your hand.
full-
We're all
They're gonna
forcing your
full on
hand.
attack you.
Well, I'm just saying so we can like kind of plan, or if we just want to like talk about what we're doing.
12.
That's fine.
Because I
We'll
mean, I
roll
have
initiative.
I have a thing I could do. That'd be fun.
I rolled a 23.
Psh, you don't have no fun. Oh wait, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like grabbing all the tokens I get here. Let's do added. Oh, I think I can just grab. That's what I was doing. I was gonna add turn. There we go.
There we go.
I love this little turn box that pops up. Man, it's not cooperating. But there we go. All right.
The deuce. Where did Sarah end up?
Really far.
I just don't see her on the map anymore.
You don't see Sarah on the map?
No.
I'm up here.
Oh, that's why.
She hightailed it, man. So
Clearly.
far as your initiative is 0 because you are dead. I hope you know that.
And we're
I'll
all
put you
sad
in here,
about
though.
it.
Feratos, unironically, you go first.
Sure do, baby. Action dash, moving 15 feet higher into the air, so I'll be 30 feet up, but moving diagonally. And then using the rest of my movement to raise another 15 feet in the air, moving diagonally.
So you're 30 feet in the air?
Well, I'm already at 15 feet in the air now.
Okay.
So then I'll move an additional 15 feet with my dash. But I'm moving in an upward direction. So then from the ground level, I'll be 30 feet above. And then I'm moving an additional 15 feet with the rest of my movement.
Like 45.
So I'll be 45 feet above, but I'll be the hypotenuse math, I think, is like another 25, 30 feet outward towards Dolios.
If you're 15 feet in the air, then they wouldn't have been in reach of you to take attacks of opportunity.
when I needed to, I was on the ground level because I'd fell. So when I
okay.
shot up into the air, I would have taken opportunity attacks to do so.
You know.
So you're, what, 50 feet in the air?
I'll be 45 feet in the air and then 25 feet out from the guards is how I'm doing the math.
20 feet in the air.
Actually,
Put that
I'll
text
be-
here so we can like check that.
Actually,
So
I'll
how
be,
high are you?
Right here. I should be 15 feet off the ground. I used my dash to get another 15 feet off the ground, and then another 15.
45?
Correct.
Oh boy.
You could use like the third number on your like bars to notate your elevation.
Oh, that's
So
a fair point.
Don't we get 3?
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
You can do that.
And for whatever reason, these are no longer grouped together.
Yeah, I don't really know what oh, they are for me. I guess you just can't move them. Here, let me...
Yeah, can you
Oh,
just
boy.
move for me? Because I only truly have control of my
grouping
token.
didn't really work that well.
Yeah, it's just me. But yeah, I'll use the other number to denote how high up in the air I am and how far I am away.
I have you
Well,
at 45.
Just great.
Just
So you-
Final Fantasy 7 it and have them like run into each other. That way they're just one token, even though it's both of them.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silvar, you know what? That's a great point. Silvaris is on you, Feratos. Let's just not even bother with
Okay,
this
great.
other token.
And you just pick up body like item and just like, you're in my pack now. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
You are
He is
now
my-
in, you have
he is a
Silvaris in your
backpack.
inventory, and he is heavily encumbering you. Okay, you are 45 feet in the air, and it is the Gold Cloak's turn, and I don't know what you expect, but he's going to step forward and web you. So make another dexterity saving throw.
17.
That meets.
Jesus, this is tough.
I think it meets. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Hold on. Let me
Oh.
make sure that this meets.
Gosh.
You silly goose.
As I'm like flapping with
you
the
beat
wings.
that. You
Oh.
beat that. That's fine.
Great. As I'm like flapping, I'm looking downward, trying to look at my friends and be like, Eddie, help here! And then I end my turn. Well, this guy surely ends his turn, right? I've already ended my turn.
No, he's not done yet. He's going to use an ability called Umbral Shift. He teleports. Whoa. Never mind. No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that at all. All right, we can move to Dolios.
Okay, I'm going to switch to my short bow, and I am going to True Strike shoot the guy that I shot earlier again. He should still be blinded.
I actually removed the blinded condition because we've gone through like 2 rounds of shit here.
Well, it would
But
be end of my next turn is when it expires.
Didn't you run when Feratos was flying around?
That was my bonus action and movement.
Okay, so you're saying you've only taken 1 action,
Yes.
and then you stood in place while he flew? Did you want to take a different thing before we started initiative?
I guess I would have
Because
shot with
a
my short bow
round
before
basic-
initiative.
Okay, take that shot first with the blinded thing because that round went, and
Okay.
then we rolled initiative.
Okay.
And that person is this person that I just pinged. It is this
Holy
gold
shit.
cloak that's still on the patio.
Is
I
it
got a
another
nat-
crit?
I got another
natural
nat 20. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kill these fuckers. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Let's see. Let's see if this goes through right. So 8 on the damage plus 12 for the perfect crit. So 20. And then with the sneak attack, that's another 18 plus what I roll. So we're looking at 38 plus 13. So 48, 51. Another 51 on that guy.
Ow. They're not dead.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to fucking run because apparently these guys can take 100 points of damage and still be standing.
They are still very much alive, but also not very much alive.
Okay, then I'm going to, for my initiative round attack, again do a true strike with the short bow on that same guy. 19, does that hit?
19 does meet the AC, yes.
Okay. And then 9 points of damage.
Rain from above.
9 to the same target.
Yep.
Actually, from below.
All right, how would you like to do this?
Low ground level.
I mean, I hit him with the dagger, is dead center in the chest. An arrow hits him in the left eye, and he keeps going. And then the final shot hits him in the knee, and he finally goes down.
I took an arrow to the knee.
His Achilles knee.
And I'm going to then use my moves to get into the trees here and use my bonus action to basically hide among the foliage. So that would be a 18 on the stealth check to hide. And they, because of the cloak, have disadvantage to see me.
More things happen here. I'm trying to find a cool little image to throw on here, but I can't seem to find a good one. So I suppose we'll just blow. This gold cloak, as it collapses to the ground, you see like rotting flesh fall and this like dripping necrosis that you, well, I guess Feratos and Kaidos had seen inside the building. It starts to crumple to the ground and explodes with this huge necrotic green, limey fireball that erupts around it. Further, it gives away a little bit of piece of information here, but the other gold cloaks don't seem to care. And I don't mean care like, oh, my buddy's dead. I mean like nothing seems to have injured them with this necrotic blast. All right, anything else, Dolios?
I guess, quick just point, would the fact that all of those true strikes were radiant damage have had any effect?
It definitely had an effect. It dealt damage.
Okay. It's all then for me.
All right, this is 30 feet of movement here. This is just a guard. It's just some guy out there freaking out. Oh, he actually needs to make a save or he takes damage because he is not a gold cloak. Give me a second. One moment. He needs to make... Okay, he actually succeeded. Which means he only takes half of his damage. Ooh, I don't think that rolled correctly. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Okay, he took his damage. All right, this guard comes up to a 30-foot point here. It's right at the edge of the yard and this pillar. Sees Kaidos, doesn't see Dolios because Dolios is hidden. Can kind of see Sarah, but that's a really far target. So he's going to turn toward Kaidos, and he's going to take a few shots at you with a short bow.
Well, that's just rude to do to a dinner guest.
I got a 15 and I got an 11.
Both will hit.
Really?
Unless
Damn.
I only have a 10 right now.
No armor.
Oh, that's right. Because you have no dexterity.
That is correct. I'm gonna shield and protect myself from both.
He's going to
And-
meet your
and
shield on the first one, but not the second. Because
But-
your AC would be a 15, right?
Yeah.
He meets that the first time, you take 12 damage for that, but the second one misses.
But yeah, I mean, I am gonna say what it says. That's really rude to do to a dinner guest.
He screams something to the effect like you're under arrest. Okay, the second gold cloak is stepping up, however far that is. I think that was like 10 feet. And still wants to catch this flying menace. Casting a web. Make a dexterity saving throw.
A 14.
That does not succeed.
Okay, what happens?
Wait, it does succeed. It's me, the DC. Yeah, you met the DC. You actually succeed.
Okay, that's great. I want to stay flying, please.
All right, so now, okay, I'm a Baldur's Gate player. So, dude, does jump use your movement? Is that the consumption that it does?
Yeah, I
so.
believe in D&D 5e 2024 rules, it's a part of your movement.
I have jump prepared, so looking at it, it's the creature can jump up to 30 feet by spending 10 feet of movement. Once
Long
on-
ways, not high though, right?
Once on, it doesn't say, it just says once in each of its turns until the spell ends, the creature can jump up to 30 feet by spending 10 feet of movement. Although, Feratos is 45 feet up, so 30 feet jump would only get the guy about 36 feet.
Yeah.
If you
that's not
figure that
enough.
he's 6 feet tall. So he would still be, even with a 5 foot reach, That gets you to 41 feet, so you're about 4 feet out of range. So good job on the extra movement.
Thanks.
All right, Kaidos, it's your turn.
So this guy says I'm under arrest. I'm a red guy in a very fancy place. I'm probably thinking the jig is up. Somehow they know I'm not, just a normal party goer. So I am going to cast darkness using a spell slot. Yes, I'm going to cast darkness like right
there.
here to kind of obscure things. And
I
then
put it on the foreground.
And then I'm going to use my movement and just kind of run along the side of the building. And I'll go my 30 feet there.
Is that really 30 feet?
Yeah.
Damn, this map is huge. Holy shit. Okay. Cast a spell, moved away. Darkness envelops that area. This guard can no longer see you. Dolios, it's your turn.
Okay. Firing from the trees, I am going to attack one of the guard. I think I'm going to attack the regular guard. I think I have a better chance of actually dropping him compared to everybody else. Okay, I'm hidden, so advantage. Roll. Okay, 25 hit.
And 25 does hit.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 4, so 9 on the regular damage, and then
Are you hitting this guard in front of you? I didn't catch that.
the regular guard, the non-super
Okay.
dude, and then another 8, so 17 damage total.
Nice.
And then I guess I'm going to reposition within the woods that I'm at and use another bonus action to hide again. And I'll be a 14 this time. Although with disadvantage for anybody to spot me. Yeah, and I think I'm otherwise going to stay here for right now at least and try and provide some cover fire until Feratos gets more clear.
You actually do beat their passive perception. Well, I guess they would need to make a perception check, wouldn't they? Because they're actively looking at you now.
Although it would be with disadvantage.
Yep. So the first one got a 10 after the disadvantage. The second one still sees you, though, which is this one here. They
Yeah.
caught wind of you. They don't care, though. All right. Is that all?
Yep, that'd be my everything.
That's all you got. All right, man. Good turn. Good turn. All right. The next one steps up. I think he's getting a little smart. Spheratos has dodged a lot of these things. So instead, he's going to use his web spell on Sylvaris, because Sylvaris will automatically fail.
Can you target a dead creature?
You can target objects with it.
Oh, you become an object.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, what happens?
Well, make a strength save.
That's a 3.
He yanks this web down with the spell and pulls Sylvaris to the ground. You are still 45 feet in the air,
Okay.
but you are now free to do whatever. And then he's going to stand over his body.
And he then
And
moves
then-
to stand over his body.
Yeah, and then steps in the web. He's going to get stuck like an idiot. All right, Kaidos, it's somehow your turn. Why are you in here twice?
I think Dolios was too. It seems like you got like 2 Dolios turns
What the
or
fuck?
something.
Yeah, I
I
see.
don't
Dolios
see
is in
it.
here twice.
And Sarah hasn't even gone yet.
Sarah has 2 turns back to back, 7 and 6. What the fuck is this?
I don't see what
Clean
y'all
up,
are seeing.
clean up your initiative tracker, man. What the heck?
Yeah, I'm not seeing what you're seeing either.
All right, Sarah, it's your turn.
You removed my turn.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm no longer in the tracker.
I got rid of the Sarah that had a 6,
That was me.
and now I see that you have a 7.
I don't see that one.
Yeah,
I do not know what to tell you. I guess, here, put yourself back in, and I'll delete this one, and then we'll change it to 7 and move you forward. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, well, we're just booking it at the end of this point, so I'm just gonna run.
If you make it to the edge of the map, you get out. I think you
I can't.
actually don't.
30, dash, 30, and then bonus action miss the step.
Okay, you out. 90 feet, you're gone. They're not catching up to you. They don't even know that you'd left that point. All right, Sarah has escaped. This last gold cloak is dead as well, so I'm going to remove them. All right, and now Feratos, it is your turn.
I look around. I don't see any of my friends, do I?
They have all scattered like roaches.
I'm 45 feet up in the air. My dead friend is down on the ground with a necrotic gold cloak standing above him, trapped in web with 2 other gold cloaks flanking him 10 feet behind him. Feratos is going to focus in on Sylvaris' body and then look up at the sky, and he is going to fireball right on top of that gold cloak, standing over his friend's body.
Roll that fire damage.
It'll be 24 fire damage.
What is your save DC?
15. He needs to make.
I got
all of them would need to make a dex saving throw. They're all within range of the fireball.
The first one here gets a 19, so I get a 12 damage.
Correct. It'll be half damage.
The next one gets an 11, takes 24. The next one
Yeah, it gets all of them.
gets a 14. What was your save?
15.
Okay, they also take 24 damage. An eruption happens at that baseline. All 3 of them like shield their eyes. They take the damage. They've been burned. Still standing.
But more notably, flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried start burning.
So you just like torched Sylvaris' body
And the webs. So
and the webs.
Yep.
So do I delete Sylvaris' body now?
That's up to you to adjudicate. I'm just going to fly 30 feet away.
You're too high for them to get to you anymore. We can get rid of this foreground token as well. The flames subside. The last gold cloak, now that Feratos is that high, is going to search out for Dolios. This is the one that didn't see you, though. And so with that, I think it's just your turn, Dolios.
Okay, in that case, if Sylvaris is clear and if there's nothing left of... Sorry, if Feratos is clear and there's nothing left of Sylvaris, well, I guess Sylvaris was clear in a way, too. You could see through him.
Damn.
But
Ah, damn.
I'm just going to take a bonus action dash as well as the regular movement and just my action as a dash and book it for the edge of the map away. So that should give me 90 feet and get me clear.
Well, the house party is erupted, literally. There's a fire going on in a building. About 90% of the gold cloaks went that direction. Some of the guards went that direction. A handful of guards stand outside the patio watching Feratos fly away from the scene. Kaidos, you're technically still left, but there's just a thing of darkness. By the time anybody can get to you, you're also out free.
Oh, not on my next turns. I was just gonna start like
Scream running
thaumaturging.
to the edge?
Well, no, I was gonna thaumaturge around the darkness to like make it sound like there's like steps happening or something to keep them busy, so they would like investigate around there.
So this dude's just running into the darkness to find you.
Right? He's like, I keep hearing his footsteps.
Show yourself. He probably would run around it, to be honest, but alas, I don't think we need to play out you escaping since you've kind of already done your trick. You are clear to escape, especially since most of the guards that were in your area are responding to the fire. You've all kind of gone a different way. Sylvaris, your body is ash at this point, which does mean you can't be used,
By anyone.
which I think was Feratos' point. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
The silent prayer that Feratos said to Hector was, "If I can't have him, no one can." And that's when I fireballed his body and started moving, flying away.
There's really like the same path that Dolios took to get out of the manor, aside from Feratos, who can just fly. But do you guys want to reconvene at a spot that's outside the manor?
Kaido said reconvene at the Bastion, so
Yeah, I think that's where we were
that's
heading
where
back to.
Feratos is headed.
In order for you to get to the Bastion from the manor, unless you're Feratos, again, Feratos can fly as the crow flies. Everyone else would end up having to go like around it's a gated area. It's a gated house. There was that pathway that Dolios took, as you recall, where you'd like dart through the woods and hide and stuff. And there is a street that it dumps off into that goes into like some of the markets that are in the noble area. So are you going to try to travel together or separate, since you all kind of darted away towards the gates and stuff?
I wouldn't be able to. While I can fly as the crow flies, I would probably only get an additional 360 feet worth of movement. So I eventually will stop flying.
Okay.
I guess how high are the wall on the gate or whatever in the northwest of the house?
I don't really know how to answer this other than like a 10-foot like gate, like the
Okay. So it's like a
like the
10-foot
rich people
wall.
neighborhood gate with the big like spiky thing at the end, which you'd see in like a really super rich neighborhood. Now you could definitely climb over that because you're Dolios and you're nimble as shit.
Yeah, I'd probably just try and climb the wall instead of trying to sneak back out the main gate.
Okay. Well, for the sake of it, make an acrobatics check.
Okay. The hell?
You've run out of luck. Your nat 20s
no,
are gone. You rolled a 6.
I rolled an 18, but
Huh?
and I should be at +2, so I don't know why it did a 6.
I see you rolling 4 plus 2 is 6. I don't see an 18.
Huh, the dice displayed an 18. Weird.
That's weird.
Okay, I guess I got a 4.
You found this really hard to climb, and you did not succeed in getting over the wall.
Okay.
He's just a little emotional, okay?
Yeah.
It's just a little emotional, man.
It's not tears, I swear. The guards are the railing is slick. Yeah, you failed to get over this wall.
I'm gonna try and use my rope that I have and throw it over and snag it on the one of those spikes that you said are on the top of it, and see if I can use that to help with the climbing.
Okay. I don't know what rope does mechanically, but we can say you. Does it give you advantage of some sort, or does it give you a flat bonus, or does it do anything? And I'm just on the spot to make a call.
Don't know if it specifically says anything. It doesn't really say what it does for climbing as a bonus. It's just for tying people up as the rules that it has listed. So it's your call to say what, if any, bonus you want to give it.
I don't think you even need to roll if you have a rope.
Okay.
I think you can just climb over it. It takes a little bit longer, but I don't think we need to make another roll. Just climb the wall, Dolios.
Okay.
You've earned that climb. Everybody else, you take your time going back to the main gate. Do you want to try to hop the wall? What do you guys want to do to get out of here?
Do we all meet up together? Or are we just doing it all separately?
I've tried to get you together, but we keep trying to jump walls and shit, so I'm giving up. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay. I would say that we would all just be together at this point and just walk in. Don't the people on the other side of the gate recognize us? And we'd just be like, yep, okay, walking in.
You're talking about at the Bastion?
Yeah.
You haven't made it out of the gates yet.
Oh, the gates
the
of
manor.
the manor, I see.
Correct. Yeah. I was like, do you guys want to go together? And you're like, no, we don't. We want to do all this other shit. So we're doing all the other shit. Dolios hopped the wall with the rope. You flew outside of the gates and landed somewhere. Not sure where. What about you, Sarah?
Don't know. Like, you said there were walls around the area.
It's a gated manor.
Gated.
I was told-
like gates.
I
can
heard
see
if we
through?
got to the edge of the map, we got out, so I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got away from the fight. They're not pursuing you. You just have to leave now. So this manor is surrounded by walls, and there is a gate on one side of it that has a road that leads out to like this little windy path, so you can't see the manor because that's just how these neighborhoods are. And it dumps you off into the market street. You can climb the wall, which is what Dolios did. He's like on the back side of this, right next to the market gate. He hopped the wall. Theratos flew over that wall, and he's also on the market street because he's on the west side of the building. You escape to the north, so you can either hop the wall, you can kind of like shimmy your way back to the gate, try to get through the gate. You can misty step. How would you like to get out of the area?
I mean, if I can miss a step, I'll just miss a step.
It's kind of weird because you have to like misty step through a wall, but you can see it. It's fine. It's a gate. Kaidos, what about you?
If are there like gate guards, and are they freaking out because like the manor's on fire and shit?
Yes. No, they're very distracted because Sylvaris lit the house on fire.
Yeah.
So like there's disarray, there's people at their posts, there's
Yeah,
a bunch of
Kaidos will
shit.
Kaidos will just like try to run through and just in a panic like, I don't know, the house is on fire. Oh my god, like y'all need to get over there and do something.
They say some passive stuff to you like, okay, sir, calm down, and they do run past you. Make a persuasion with advantage though.
One of those is a natural 20, so 27.
Yeah, they completely buy it, hook, line, and sinker. They're panicking in the blaze. They run past you to see if somebody else needs help behind you, because they assumed that some other guards would be there, kind of in a social loaf moment. But they leave the gate.
Is there like a gate? Like, so there's just like an empty guard shack?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, on my way out, just kind of go through the guard shack and see if there's anything of note. I'm thinking like guest lists, or maybe other like if there's like a pass or something or whatever to get onto the grounds again.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I'm not great at investigation,
Yeah, it'll be fine.
so it's it's gonna be fine. I roll a 2.
I think in the moment, because of how insane the moment is, you panic, don't find anything, and decide it's time to leave. And you didn't come up with anything because it was all buried, or it was inside drawers and stuff, and there's still so much movement behind you that you can feel your heart pump.
Yeah, Kairos is just like very quickly like, okay, before they get back, okay, I don't really see anything important, nothing shiny, and then I leave.
There were no shinies. So marching out the gate, down past the corridor, you can still see guards around you, and some of them even come up to you and ask you, like, what is happening?
Oh, I'm okay, but there was an explosion or something over there. I got the hell out because I don't do well with fire on my skin.
What a fucking reference. I'm gonna let your 27 carry over here. They're very convinced, and some of these guards are like, okay, thanks for the info, and they like head up to the house, and you kind of scurry down the pathway toward the market road, where at a certain point you all four do find yourselves together, having come down this area. I'm gonna move the party ribbon, and you have dumped yourselves out onto the street. Behind you, where I'm going to ping, is the manor. So you've just left that manor.
It's about time I run into all y'all. It's like we need to get back to the bastion.
And do what?
Well, for one thing, be safer. But right now is not the time to mourn our losses.
Okay, then. Lead the way, Mr. Rolthor. Mr. Can dance along at any given moment in the ballroom. Mr. Calling the shots when our friends die in front of us. Mr. Darkness casting tiefling.
Okay, he clipped on Discord, so I didn't hear it all, but I can only assume he said a slur.
I called you a tiefling. By the way, I switched to Celestial for a moment. Sorry.
At least one of us is making a decision.
Oh. So everything I did back there was not making a decision?
I don't know. What did you do?
I burned Sylvaris to nothing. And what did you do? What did you do, Sarah? And what did you do, Dolios? What did any of you do? Sylvaris is dead. Dead.
Yes, he's dead. And we have to get back to this isn't the time or the place. We're in the middle of a street. Do you want to attract attention and make his sacrifice in vain?
Maybe.
Calm down, Kratos. We all need the risks. We knew it could be any of us.
I'm sure you're glad it isn't you.
I am, and I like to keep it that way. So unless
wouldn't
unless you wanna be the next one, we should keep moving.
In case everyone's forgot, and I point right at my neck, I already was one. So don't ask me, don't tell me, don't threaten me with none of this bullshit. Oh my god, I cursed.
Veritas, I know you're upset, but we need to lie low for a minute, and we can debrief when we're safe.
I wasn't lying. Lead the way.
All right, and then with that, Kai's just gonna, start making his way through back alleys, and trying to keep inconspicuous like while we navigate through the city. Dolios, can you take lead and just scout our corners and everything?
Sure. I'm going to use the mirror from my thieves kit and kind of poke it around the side of this alley just to get a look at the street.
Yeah.
And
do
I'm
you see?
going to step back and cast Minor Illusion to make a wooden wall appear to be blocking this alleyway, like a little wooden sort of gate that you would have across an alley.
Yep. That is because Dolio saw what you now see in front of you. There's a patrol with a gold cloak and vampires literally patrolling the streets together, trying to find whatever. Either you, presumably you, maybe somebody else from the dinner party. You're not really sure. But that wooden minor illusion holds as they walk off through the street somewhere else.
Okay. Once I think they're out of easy line of sight, I'm going to kind of gesture for everybody to follow me and kind of point to the alley across the street and going to quickly dash across, stopping at the mouth to kind of keep an eye out while everybody else gets down the path. And I'm going to just quickly run in between people's legs, get back to the front again, and head and kind of repeat this as we go street by street.
With this approach, Dolios, you're going to be the one that's taking point on all the sneaking because the group can just move when you tell them to. So why don't you make a stealth check for me to see if you get caught? And at some point, if we get caught, we'll pull you back to this main street and it'll be on. But if you make your stealth check, then obviously we can just head to the bastion.
Can I help augment that with
Do you
enhance
have
ability?
With what?
With enhance ability.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach through Sarah and Kaidos and just lay a hand on Dolios and say,
Did you just sexually harass the halfling?
"No, Jesus."
I'm going to get HR involved.
I'm pretty sure
Don't-
HR is all vampires now. Well, more than they were before.
HR jokes. Anyway, go ahead. So you enhance his ability to stealth.
Sure, yeah.
And that gives
Provisioning
advantage.
Yes, advantage on dexterity checks for both you and me. Because
Okay, I
I'm
rolled
casting
two
a-
18s, so
That's great.
23.
Nice.
You have to do this start-stop thing for
Actually,
like
it's
an
just you.
hour to try to get out of the city while these gold cloaks are patrolling, because it seems like after they saw the fire and they quelled that, they just spewed into the streets to go and patrol to find whatever they could. So while you're doing this, you see gold cloaks pulling people out of their homes and like investigating and trashing their place, looking for you guys, looking for people hiding, looking for anything that they can find that would link anybody there. You're not sure because of the fact that it's happening away from you, like how many of these families are getting taken away. You're not sure. You just see that this is happening as you patrol back to the bastion on the docks level. Once you get outside the walls, this activity ceases, and you can, and by walls, as you recall, Ozura proper is walled in. The docks district is its own district outside of that wall. The western and eastern markets are both outside of that wall. And then the south of the city is basically a big cliffside. So once you get outside of the wall, that activity ceases because they felt that they had a perimeter and nobody is manning the wall right now. You can all walk normally and breathe normally as you enter the dock area.
I'm sorry for my outburst. Just mad.
It's all right, Fairtos. I understand.
Yeah. The worst thing we can do is sit here and start blaming each other. Sure, we can all find
Yes, it's
things
not
we did
our
wrong.
fault. Or it's none of your faults or anything like that. It's the fault of the damn nobles and their damn packs with the damn undead. It's always.
Yes, Mr. Rolthor and I, when we were in the ballroom, they debuted this new gold cloak, as I'm sure you saw. They're different.
Yeah, it looked like you took out one of them, Dolios, before we all scattered.
I think I got one of them. He kind of exploded. It's like green energy and stuff.
Necrosis.
I think, yeah, that.
Yeah, I got a pretty good look at them while we were in there. They're heavily armored with some of the best work I've ever seen.
And they smelled like the undead. But no one else smelt it. No one else could even tell. I don't know if they have some kind of glamour on them or some kind of illusions, but it seems like they didn't care. They were just lauding them. Like
All
they were
those,
some savior or something. How?
all those aristocrats in there were just praising and fawning over these things.
That reminds me, Mr. Rolthor, there was one other individual in there. He seemed like a noble, but he saw right through me.
Oh?
Like,
What'd he say?
he noticed that you and I, in particular, were not from wherever that invitation said. Arcada? Arcania? I can't remember the name, but... And then he said, maybe we're not the only ones trying to stop Cain.
Did you happen to get his name or a business card?
What do you think?
Well, I guess not.
Sorry. No, I didn't get anything. I just got the feeling that he was an acquaintance by circumstance. Not a friend. Not exactly, but not an enemy either. So maybe there are people who are keying in on what's going on and whatnot.
Well, did anyone else get anything?
Yeah, I got a guest list, and we also got some records about, I believe, some finance records.
Finance
I
records.
found
Yeah.
That's good.
Dolios, what were you saying?
I found this information on some magic armors that are presumably what they were showing off with you, so it might be beneficial to look into them deeper. I also found a chest with platinum and a map. I grabbed at least the bag of the platinum and the map, so those can probably also be looked at closer. Or the platinum we can do whatever with, but the map we should probably see if we can figure out what it's to.
Well, I got some information out of one of the working girls there. She was kind enough to point out Tasha Lysander, who's Kane's niece, and she does the financials and the book cooking for the Bloodwill and Kane. So if we can prove that they're cooking the books, we can at least prove a level of corruption, and maybe that does well for the Thorn and their campaign to bring people on their side.
Yeah, maybe he'll lose support of some of the nobles at least.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least anger the poor and destitute of the city to fight against them.
That's true.
Did we find out any information about this Feratos, this lantern without flame?
What? Sorry, say that again?
Did we find out any information about the artifacts that Hector told you to look for?
I mean, you mentioned a flameless cavern. That was Silvaris' last words to you, or among them.
Yeah. He said the caverns of Varial, I think he said Varial, hold no flame, and that he said he wasn't going to be able to make it back to us.
Did you get any indication from when he was saying that about what went wrong? How they caught him?
No. He was taking labored breaths through some of that message.
I mean, when he left us, he was shapeshifted into a spider. I can't see how he got.
I met him while we were investigating. He was looking through, I believe, the observatory.
Mm-hmm.
He was still a spider by then. We then split ways. He was still a spider, as far as I know.
So I can only guess about the time we were all getting out of there, they caught him and fought him outside.
Mm-hmm.
Look, here's the thing. We knew the parameters. We knew there was only one sending a scroll, and we knew we were gonna split into two groups. Perhaps next mission we should try and stick together instead of splitting so many ways. Last time, as I know it depends on the circumstance, but last time when, well, you perished, Kratos, you weren't with us. And now this time we lost Silveris and he wasn't with us. I don't want to keep that record going.
You're telling me.
An
I know it.
interruption occurs at this very moment. For at this very moment, the door to the bastion, which I'm assuming you guys have all congregated in the interior. Yeah?
Yes.
Yep. We've been sitting at the table talking.
I had to let a dog go on. I'm sorry. I've learned that with him, I just have to do it. A man walks through the door, panting, out of breath, and it is the bard that had played at the gala that very night. Armoros, who walks through the door, Armoros Kalum, is Robbie's new character. So, Robbie, if you'd like to describe your new character, who is way too big for this map. I don't know what the fuck happened in this token. You're like 700 feet tall.
He's
We should
Goliath.
have little confetti cannons just go right off right as you say, this is Robbie's new character.
Under the effects of many enlarge reduce spells. Shoot. Without further fanfare. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I don't know if that appears for everybody, but I made it bigger on my screen. Anyways, so Armoros is a drow standing about 6 feet tall or so. Earlier he was wearing more formal garb, but now that you see him, he's in his more regular attire as an agent of the Thorn. He's carrying a couple of swords on him with his lute strapped to his back, because even when he is an agent of the Thorn, he's still a musician. And he's got about shoulder length white hair, purple eyes, and also different from earlier. Now his face is also painted. And I walk in and, well, I'm glad to see you all. Wait, wasn't there one more of you? What happened to the druid?
He didn't make it.
Oh my, I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you. It'll be a bit, at least tonight, to get over. But I suppose I'm glad you made it out.
Right, you were the bard at the ballroom.
Yeah, my name's Armoros. Glad to actually finally formally introduce myself to y'all. Gosh, this is probably not the right time for me to come barging in here, so if y'all need the night, I understand. Y'all been through a lot.
I mean, if we already had somebody inside, why didn't we know that going in?
We
You
did. Me and Kados tried to make contact with him, but he was playing, so we didn't want to blow his cover.
And I do appreciate that. I was watching over y'all as y'all caroused with the guests.
Did you see anything that happened with Silvaris with the guards? They might have, I don't know, all ganged up on somebody or run off at some point.
No, unfortunately, I wasn't in the ballroom by the time that had happened. I was taking my leave from the show as things started to wind down. I'm sorry.
Kairos is going to walk up to Sven and get our, get some glasses out. Let's get a bottle. We're going to mourn the death of a hero tonight.
Sven goes to the same bottle that he got the other night, and he's like, I'm really tired of pulling this one down. And he starts to pour drinks for everyone.
Amros, you're more than welcome to join us.
Yeah, I think I can use a drink too tonight. If y'all are up for it, I'd love to discuss what y'all found. But I understand if y'all just want to take the night, and we can do that in the morning, of course.
Kairos will take a sip of his glass, set it down. Well, now that you mention it, before you walked in, that's exactly what we were discussing. And then Kairos will just kind of fill him in on what we were talking about before. Thanks. So, did you do any sort of reconnaissance while you were there, or were you mainly just what was your job there? Like on behalf of the Thorn?
Well, it was more of a high level surveillance, nothing too in depth. But I brought him back some notes on those new gold cloaks. Um, that's quite concerning.
All right. And I got a pretty good look at them as well. Like that's some of the finest craftsmanship I've ever seen. Like I'm still kind of mesmerized by it.
Yeah, it's a shame though. It's wasted on those fucking leeches.
It's unlikely any sort of heads up attack is gonna be any sort of effective.
No, we're definitely gonna have to be smart about it.
But well, what do we want to prioritize? Do we want to try to seek out that cavern, do some research?
Getting out of town for a bit might be useful as well. We've had an eventful couple of days, and as our trip here showed, it might be advisable to stay low for a little bit.
That works pretty well because the Thorn's gonna need time to go over all of this information and determine what it means for our cause.
Well, would you join us on a field trip outside the city, or would you stay and help the Thorn?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I failed to mention. The Thorn has assigned me to work directly with y'all going forward, if that's okay.
Yeah. Uh, Unfortunately, we do have an opening, but I'm glad to see it filled so quickly. And Kairos will, finish the rest of his drink. We're really gonna miss that guy. Everyone, no more talking about work tonight. We celebrate the life that Savaris lived.
The door
And-
opens and the Thorn enters the room as well. Pretty somber.
Armoros, I will salute the Thorn.
At ease, man, at ease. Well, I didn't understand that this was going to come to fruition so soon, but I hope that this confirms that we need to do something. And part of our list now is vengeance. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Where's Valon?
I've got Valon, a couple of other people patrolling around to make sure we weren't followed.
Is he aware of what happened?
No, not yet.
All right, let's just keep it that way just for now. I don't even know what I'd say to the boy.
When he comes back from that patrolling and shows we weren't followed, I'll do it.
Can you, Mr. Thorne, arrange a time for me and Valorn to speak? I actually have something from Sylvaris for Valorn.
I can certainly do that after I inform him, yeah. I'll send him to your sanctuary up here.
I'll be there.
Someone's gonna have to tell Will that his bear's not coming back.
I was also gonna I was also gonna
y'all.
I was also gonna tell Will. Actually, I might do that now.
We should
I'm-
we should all tell Will.
Hmm.
I agree.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I don't know if that'll be the best introduction for the boy to me, so I think I'll hang back and be there when the Thorn informs Valorn.
That'd be fine. And then with that, Kaidos is gonna make his way to the little barracks room and start to address Will. So if anyone else is coming,
Yar. We are all filtering in right after you.
This just looks like an intervention. None of us are mad at you.
Will, we need to talk to you about your bear problem. You're not gonna be able to satisfy it.
But never mind. I'm gonna drop out of that joke there. That's for Carl. Good job, Carl. You win D&D again, buddy. Will is asleep.
well, and real quiet, like Kaidos is gonna talk to the group. Like, do we want to wake him and tell him, or just wait until morning? He looks so peaceful.
We should wait until the morning. I don't see any point in waking a child with tragic news.
Yeah, let him at least have good dreams tonight.
Yeah, besides, we don't know what effects his nightmares could have.
Speaking of surveilling the room, does it look like the room in the same state before the boy went to sleep, or have things changed?
I don't make a perception check.
Okie dokie. 22.
Everything is exactly where it should be, but there is a book on Dolios's bunk that wasn't there before.
What's this?
Gonna come look at it.
Dolios, this is really for you, because you're the one that can decipher this. But it would appear to you that you have acquired a new book, a history of Hectorian Mephistician War, right? The Lovers' War, as it's called, from Kessel Nightbird is the author. However, this looks like a tome that your sister had sent you with a codex that you very easily recognize because you've used this before. And so there's a note in here that's for you. Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
I'll read it, I think.
Okay.
Dear brother.
Give me your best sister impression.
Dear brother, we have scoured the church for defectors, and against my best hope, found there were indeed foul living creatures among us. We have scattered them to the surrounding jungles, but I fear they're in greater numbers than anticipated. Having said that, the assailants have been tracked moving north toward you. It's possible they're reinforcing Ozura given how they're moving, so we're coming to you as well. Be wary that these vampiric shits don't find you. We've sent for...
What was
in
the sibling that you
Arcania?
had in Arcania?
Oh, that would have been Rayanne.
Okay. It's her name. Rayanne. I see that now. Thank you.
Okay. And we intend to cavern to Ozra within the fortnight to see you. I have feelings the attacks we quelled are going to end up at your doorstep, and I'd rather us be there together. Unfortunately, there's more. One of the bloodbags we slew had a paper on him that outlined the intended ritual to bring up an incubus to our realm. On one hand, I fear the devil would make a mess here. Another, Conrad and Penny could use some vengeance. I felt the rage welling up when I saw it, and thought to myself, I welcome you, devil, to the extent of my blades. I hope you feel the same. We can't bring them back, but I'd love nothing more than to send that fuck back to hell in a bloody heap of shame. Dell. I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to recite that last part. I'm going to just read that to myself.
And pocket the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like we should be expecting some Hectorian reinforcements that are trustworthy within the next fortnight. So if we're going to visit the caverns, do we know how long it would take to get to them? Or we probably have to figure that out. But we might need to move quickly.
Can we do like history checks to see if anyone knows about the caverns at the top of their heads?
Yes.
18.
I know
20?
nothing.
With a whole range of the spectrum, we've got we've rolled a 2, we rolled an 18, we rolled a 23, and a natural 20.
Every single one of you nods to Dolios in agreement that this trip is probably possible to do. It's really tight. You might be back within the month, etc. Kaidos also nods his head in agreement. Has no fucking idea.
No idea.
No fucking idea where this place
I
is.
nod noticeably after everyone else nods. Like everyone else is silently yes, and I'm just like yes.
I fucked up here at the beginning of the show because we were supposed to do a lore drop. But since we rolled so well on history, I'll talk about the caverns.
Oh, that's great.
Because they are adjacent and next to a drow city that lies inside the Blossom Mountain Ridge, which is to the east. That ridge separates Ozura from Tarathiel. And there is a single city that sits at the base of that ridge with 2 tunnels. There's a tunnel that leads out to Ozura. There's a tunnel that leads back to Tarathiel, and it's a huge trade route. It is a massive, massive ordeal to Ozura's economy because they're the closest kingdom. And if you don't get that tunnel, you have to go around the mountain ridge, which is a shit pile of extra effort and resources, danger, people rob the roads, etc. It's so much easier to go through the cavern. It's like 4 days from you to like go down this pathway, get to the cavern, by foot, and get into that tunnel. The caverns of Varol are adjacent to that. They're like they used to be caverns that you could go and explore. Recently, that hasn't been the case because it's completely overrun with like undead monsters and crazy shit that got into the cavern and just kind of shoved a lot of the people away from that area. And it's not super valuable, and it's a little farther down the way from the tunnel that leads into Aragol as the city. Aragol is the drow city that those tunnels lead off to. So nobody really wants to do anything about that. It's not cost effective. Man, I think Silvaris is actually the one that got this note. But if you recall, the note that Carrie von Boric had about this was it's too costly to go down there. Like, it's just not worth anyone's time to get into that cavern. That is what is before you. It's a 4-day trip there and a 4-day trip back.
So, just off of a massive trade route that Kaidos probably should have known about if he wasn't too busy mooning over great swords to pay attention to his parents.
Well,
Yeah,
Kaidos
Kaidos
had
is a
other
little
problems
ashamed.
like Vanya, which he hasn't talked about Vanya, but that was his little fling. So
I had a fling.
yeah, her name was Vanya. She was very nice.
New. That's
Vanya
news.
White?
It's actually not new. That's the funny part. Vanya was your love interest when you played the first Ember Precipice. Or no, it was the not the Ember Precipice. What was that game? Whatever game you played Kaidos the first time when you were the bard.
The Exalarin murder mystery.
Yeah.
Vanya was your girlfriend.
Okay, that's coming back to me, but I've been in new Kaidos, so I don't know about old
For a
Kaidos.
long time.
That was a long time ago.
So now we're mixing Kaidoses. Got it.
What do you mean? That's Kaidos lore. That's a lore nugget that no one else knew.
I mean, it's
You're
fair.
welcome.
Yeah,
Sometime
not even
there's gonna be
Kaidos
a
nowadays knew about it.
Yeah, Kaidos doesn't even know about Vanya.
Yeah,
you're gonna run
clearly.
into Vanya and you're gonna be like, "Who the fuck are you?" And she's gonna slap you, and that's just gonna be that's the
It'll
scene.
be so genuine.
Like Captain Jack Sparrow meeting all this. Like
That's just
Tortilla.
That's just how Kaidos is. He's a love him and leave him. Tomorrow, he's not even going to remember Silvaris' name.
Yeah, it's a love him and leave him and not remember them.
My brother's still missing.
Yeah, it's a wonder he knows who the fuck Ozura is. Jeez.
Who? I'm scared.
There went my arc. My whole arc is dead. Moving on. That is the 4-day trip that you have.
As y'all are discussing it, it comes back to Kai's like, oh yeah, that trade route. That kind of sucked. I only did it a couple times.
We cut to another scene where that's where he dumped Vanya and she slaps him.
The only thing I remember about the caverns is that they were overrun. They're filled with undead creatures now. And eventually that was one of the missions that the Hectorian Church was posting for new recruits to be able to go combat.
Well, you're kind of a new recruit. So it looks like we're going to go fight some more undead.
It looks like it.
And then find this lantern that won't help us in the dark.
I
Because
really
it
don't
has
know.
no flame.
Yeah, I really don't know why Hector would even make note of an item like that. It's peculiar.
Well,
Are you guys
if the
discussing
other-
this in the boys' room?
Where's whispering?
We can make our way to the sanctuary.
if the other item is the
Seed of Light.
Seed of Light, maybe you need to combine the Seed
Together.
of Light
Yeah,
with the lantern to light the lantern.
maybe.
One
Are-
one would think, but I don't know.
Are we planning to leave soon, as in tomorrow? Or do you think I have time to do some research?
Well, I can help with research if you want.
Sure.
We have 2 weeks, so 8 days, 4 days there, 4 days back. That's most of a week, but that would still leave us most of a week of exploring there. So we probably have time for 1 day, and it probably would be best if we didn't leave immediately after telling the boy that Silvaris is dead.
Agreed. Tomorrow we'll tell the boy, and y'all can do your. Well, I say y'all. We should all do our research. Maybe use some of that platinum and get something that's good to fight undead, or at least protect ourselves better from it.
We should probably maybe send one of the Thorn to purchase us some more healing spells. Not healing spells, healing potions.
Right.
But yeah, tomorrow we'll prep. and then on the following day we can head out.
We should also bring along our new recruit as well, Amaros.
Well, yes.
Right. And
Who knows? They might know something about the connection to the Drow City.
potentially, likely.
That's a bit presumptive.
That's where they live, I guess.
I mean, just because he's a drow doesn't mean he lives there. He could be from Ozura for all you know.
I mean, I could always ask. There's no harm in that, is there?
No, you can ask, but it's probably better to
Amaros.
ask instead of.
What is your goal here, Dolios? Are you here schooling me on manners, or are you trying to get information?
Manners, mostly.
Yeah, because you're a cotillion.
I'm just saying it's not polite to presume that he's from there just because he's a drow, just like it was a little impolite to presume that I spoke halfling just because I'm a halfling.
Oh my god, the callback!
You're right. We should ask him. How about you do it?
Very well.
Yeah, Ambrose should be in here. He's part of this group.
Well, I stood back to talk with the Thorn because y'all were going to the boy, and then y'all moved to the Sanctum, so I have no idea where y'all are.
Well,
You saw.
so while the time,
I guess you heard some
Oh, yeah.
doors open and stuff, so they're gonna come get you. But
Okay.
what did you want to say to the Thorn?
Amaros. Do you know anything about Emeros? Or what's this town named again? Egaros?
Aragol.
Come again?
Aragol.
Aragol.
Yeah, it's a major trade route. I think everybody kind of knows about it.
It seems like we might be heading to a cavern near there. Would you be interested in accompanying us?
Yeah, I'm down. When are we heading out?
Well, we'll probably take a day to prepare and then head out after that.
That sounds best. Emotions are pretty high right now to give y'all a chance to decompress.
All right.
How to go breaking the news to the boy?
He's sleeping, and we decided it would be best to not interrupt his sleep with bad news. I think we'll probably have to tell him in the morning.
Ooh, that's probably the right call.
We're going over planning in the chapel if you wish to join us. And I'm going to head back in. And as I go in, but before he gets in, he's going to say, I do not believe he is from Aragol.
great.
I'm just
we
going to
learned
whisper
something.
to Faratos as I walk past them.
Yeah, I follow suit shortly after. Cozy little chapel y'all have here.
Thanks. I've been trying to make it comfortable. It's light work. Are you
You're-
religious at all, Amaros? Do you worship a deity by any chance?
As a matter of fact, I'm not a cleric or priest or anything of the sort. I do believe I guess it doesn't make sense to not believe in any of the deities, but I do find myself falling within Kalura's favor.
Right. The goddess of luck and fortunes, and
Among other things.
she has many titles, just like all the other gods. Well, very cool. I am a cleric of Hector, following the light.
Chief deity. Kalura is actually Hector's daughter,
Right.
so we're all kind of connected in a way.
It's a small world. Small Averand. Well, anyways, I'm Faratos. I don't think I've introduced myself fully. Faratos Lux.
Amaros, I believe I said that. Amaros Calum. If Amaros is too difficult for you to say, Calum is fine. Most of my comrades call me Calum. The Blood will call me Shadow Talon, just a nickname I've earned. As I say that, I kind of touch this necklace that I'm wearing, and you see a necklace with 8 vampire fangs on it.
Impressive.
So is that 2 fangs from each vampire or 1 fang from each vampire?
I only take the right one.
Impressive.
Why?
Why do I take the fangs, or why do I just take the right one?
I can imagine why you take the fangs, but yeah, why the one on the right?
To be honest, I don't quite know. I think there's some kind of symbology to it, but usually the right one just comes out easier than the left.
Well, that
Karatos
is
just nods like,
interesting.
makes sense. Practical.
No one believes that.
Well, we're heading to some caverns soon, so me and Ms. Sarah, our resident wizarding scholar, are going to investigate a little bit, do some research before we head out.
I wave. Actually, I was thinking of starting tonight. I don't know if you're up for this.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Well, if there's nothing else to plan, I do want to get started.
Sarah, do you still
Whenever
have
you're ready.
Wilhelm's stone?
I do.
It starts glowing.
Just look at it.
Do you still
Do
have
not
your
be doing
stone?
that. My lapis stone?
Yeah. It also begins to glow. And you take this as a sign that somebody at the tower is summoning you.
Someone wants to speak with me. I don't
It's
know
like
if I
those
should
little-
go, though.
It's like the little to go, or you're
Like a
you're waiting in a
pager?
restaurant. Yeah, it's a
My
little pager.
pager.
Like you're waiting in a restaurant and you're about to be seated. But yeah, both of
Little-
your stones
little
begin
buzzer.
to glow.
I don't know if I should go, though.
Now? They want to talk to you now?
Apparently. I don't know who.
I guess wizards never sleep.
Shouldn't they have a send-in or something they can send to you?
Maybe they didn't prepare for today.
I have a question about this, and it is a little metagamey, but I have a question to Kyle. How many spell slots does DeLorean currently have?
I can pull it up. I would assume lower level spells he should have a few.
Plenty.
Did you have sending prepared or learned at all?
Let me go to him. Yeah, because I haven't touched his character sheet since.
Spoilers.
For I was.
We have to cut that out. We can't spoil that.
You just
Yep,
bleep it.
yep.
Bleep it out. There, beep.
Yep, hour
just
2
because that thing
minute
happened.
7. Hour 2 minute 7. Just remember
Judas, how
that.
dare you? That's so
he
fucking
does.
funny.
I didn't say who. I didn't say who.
I mean, I'll just say he does have the capability of casting sending,
Okay.
as to not spoil anything. But I will tease that he can do it, even though technically he doesn't have it
And
prepared.
if you're listening to this and you're thinking to yourself, what are y'all talking about? You're just going to have to wait for the announcement that comes out next year when we bring this up later. But it's called the Ember Precipice. That's really great.
I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you. It's called the Ember Precipice. That's really awesome. We did really good on it. I'm waiting on your chat.
It's on the Roll20 chat.
Oh, this voice comes to your head. Sarah Elarius, at your next convenience, please come to the tower. And you recognize the voice instantly as the Fang of the Lapis Syndicate, Thalorian.
Anyone but him.
Is that? Oh, wait, hold on. You can respond to the sending. Do you respond like that to the sending?
No, I just say it out loud.
That would be so funny.
If it goes through, it goes through. But I say it out loud, and then I'm busy.
No response.
Was this a former lover of yours?
No. Oh God, no. No, it's
Me.
the wizard, high member of the Lapis Syndicate.
Who?
Probably wants to investigate what happened in the tower. I have no idea. But honestly, right now, we have bigger things to do than to worry about the Lapis.
So you want to talk to him tomorrow?
Maybe.
I'll go
We'll
with
see.
you.
I think we should all go, but do you think he could help with your research?
Oh no. Maybe. But I'd rather him not.
Why? If he has more resource.
He wouldn't want to, even. I don't think so. He's so... I don't know how to describe him. Let me think. He is like... Oh, I think you would call him an ass.
Oh,
Fair enough.
I guess
that makes
sounds
sense.
like most bosses, I guess.
Well, he's not from a tower.
I mean, I just assumed you were going to go to the tower to do your research anyway.
It
But
was
that
funny
sounds
to
like
do
a you thing.
I was planning to do it here. We do have a library. Look, the Lapis, they failed to protect me. Was their one promise to me. I don't know how I feel about them right now. If this person specifically is looking for me, must be something really important. I'm just not sure I care about it right now. I'm thinking about us first, about me first.
Well, that is equitable.
We'll see. If I have time tomorrow, maybe after some research, maybe I'll be less emotional and more clear-headed. But for tonight, we got some research to do.
Research, and as Kaidos is kind of looking around, seeing if there's any like sacramental wine or something, and we still gotta go through our morning for good old Savaris.
Mr. Rolthor, if you're looking for the wine, it's underneath the altar.
Ah, thank you.
I won't
and
lie,
Kaidos
it's
just
not meant to be drank. Okay, you're gonna drink
He's-
it. All right.
popping the cork and just taking a swig and is gonna pass it around to whoever wants it next.
It's not exactly meant for consumption. It's mostly ornamental, but I guess.
This might be the worst wine
British.
you've ever had on your tongue, Kaidos.
Ugh.
It's
I turn
pretty
it
sure
down. I say no
Sven has
thanks.
a better quality wine back at the bar.
How about we pour this one then, as a sign of respect?
Ironically, that is actually part of some funeral rites for the Hectorian Church. Is they pour one out for the homies.
That's why I mentioned it.
So they pour this cheap shit out as a sign of respect to the dead.
We're not going to give them the greatest wine. It's just going to go on the floor or the ground. That's better to be consumed for other events. But we're not really bands of people who drink wine for funeral rites like that. That's not how we perform our rituals for the dead.
It's really
That's
more
how
about
you
the
do
s- It's really more about the smell anyway, since that'll raise to the heavens, and you'll notice it has a nice aroma, even if that doesn't match the palate.
Yeah, someone said something about spirits a long time ago, and I figured that's what they meant.
If anything happens to me, I kindly request that you at least use an IFIT IPA.
I thought you said you wanted something nice.
Oh, man. And the first
There
damage
were-
roll against Armoros is psychic damage.
D4.
But we've also canonized that IPAs exist.
And that they're garbage.
And that they're trash.
And that Dolios thinks they're
according
garbage.
to Dolios. Yeah, according to Dolios, he
so
hates
it's not
IPAs.
India Pale Ale, right? It's IFIT's Pale Ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, another nugget drop. Does everyone here know who IFIT is? I know Matt does, because Matt built a character that you can see in another campaign called The Emperor Precipice that we did a really good job on, where he had a character that knew about IFIT. But does everybody else know about IFIT?
I'm also a cleric, so I know plenty well about the deities of Averand, but by all means, DM, please.
IFIT
Armoros
is
knows about his IPAs.
indeed, yeah.
And apparently
is-
likes them.
Yeah. IFIT is called Transcended Silver or Lifebringer, and he is like a draconic deity. He's like IFIT is like the silver dragon god.
He's the god of perseverance, the god of transformation, the god of the preservation of life. He's kind of like hand in hand with Hector.
And the god of IPAs.
We haven't made this.
There is a brand of ale after Iofut. I don't like them very much, and clearly neither does Dolios, but people drink it.
Would it be dope as shit if Iofit was the dragon that Hector rides in on in the Lovers' War?
I don't know, DM. Wouldn't that be sick?
I think that'd be kind of cool. I think that'd be cool. We're gonna make that canon. That's canon.
Kinky.
It's Hector's dragon. All the gods are just
There
like
you
related
go.
to Hector somehow.
Kinky.
It's his dragon, or it's his kid, or it's his spurned lover, or his arch nemesis.
We don't
So
know
what the
yet.
fuck is Zodia?
we don't need to
His
even
like
girlfriend.
ex-wife that has child support.
we don't need to even
arrears.
talk about Zodiac.
She's getting alimony and shit.
Yeah. Alas.
Comic or
His
whatever
sister?
his name is the drinking buddy. It's Hector's drinking buddy.
Yeah, there's a
World
god
Fortress.
named there's a god named DJOODI, and they go by Judge Doody. and they
We
and they
all
rolled,
take
and they rolled
100
that.
D4 psychic damage.
Oh
and
my
the
fucking
podcast
God,
is
dude.
over.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay, never mind.
I think I preferred the Feratos joke over that shit.
Anyways, we're kind of
Dang.
derailing.
Alas. You get to the end of this moment.
Alas.
He's not here right now. Alas, you get to the end of this moment where you've consumed half a bottle of wine. You had 3 or 4 shots. You're actually feeling the alcohol at this point. Fortunately for you, the night is calm at the moment. It's pretty late.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
As you suppose end this conversation, do you want to go to bed? Do you want to do something else before you go to bed? Do you want to have another discussion, a conversation?
I would like to have some more conversations with Armoros. Just, like, just open around the table type talk. But, Armoros, what is your other specialties? Like, clearly you are a music man.
Well, I'm pretty adept at killing leeches. I can talk my way out of most situations, or into most situations. I know a bit of the magics.
All right. And kind of just as, drunken confidence of Kaidos as he's, like, getting theirs. Maybe one day we'll spar. Just like I used to spar with my little brother.
I would enjoy that.
You would?
I would.
It's okay. I always took it easy on him. Because he'd fall over so easy.
Well, I'm sure he cherished every moment that he got to spend with you.
No, I hope he did. And I hope he will again. You see, I'm looking for him.
Have you had any luck?
Well, the closest I've got, and he's kind of like patting around his pockets, and he pulls out the newspaper clipping of, like, basically talking about the Ozura event with the scribbled "Is this the Thorn?" Note, and he just kind of like tosses it down on the table. It's like that's as close as I've gotten in the last couple of years.
Make a perception check, Kaidos.
Is it
3.
with disadvantage because he's drunk?
I
Not
mean,
that
you
he
already got a
needs it.
3. We don't have to punish him further. Okay, continue.
But it looks like the Blood Will thinks he might be the Thorn, but clearly that he's not the Thorn.
No, the Thorn's of different ethnicity.
Armoros, this is the first time you've ever seen this parchment. You make a perception check.
Almost accidentally hit persuasion. 17.
Nice. This newspaper clipping has like a still image on it. It's got this caravan thing. It talks about the market. They write out in text, and they had it circled. Is this the Thorn? And they're like mentioning, some of the people, etc. They scribbled out and pointed an arrow to a vampire in the picture that's on this article, and there's smudge drawings on it. And you notice the smudges, like they were pointing to somebody that isn't Ozura necessarily, but a vampire.
I look at it closer.
Do you want more from me?
I took a closer look at it.
Damn it. Okay, I have to elaborate more. I see. I already gave you all the info that I wanted, though.
Oh, okay. No, that's fair. I think I'm drawing
that's
a
fair,
conclusion on my
actually.
own, but... See, I was trying to tee him up for that earlier because I had something, but we'll get back to that at a later date.
Yeah, do with that information what you will, but you definitely notice that the reference that they have to "Is this the Thorn" may not be the merchant, might be somebody else.
Noted. Anyways, Kados, it was nice chatting with you. If there's anything I can do along the way to help you find your brother, rest assured I will, and I look forward to sparring with you. But I think I'm going to turn in for the night.
I'd appreciate any help that I get, and I do look forward to our sparring session. But I agree. I do believe it's time for me to retire, and yeah, Kaidos will kind of make his way back to his little like makeshift bedding up in this little workshop area. And as nights before, he'll pull out the memory shard and watch it again.
I claim a top bunk.
Veritas, is there anything else you'd like to discuss with anybody before you turn in for the night?
I'm in the library with Sarah. We're researching the
Pulling an all-nighter?
caverns.
Sarah, are you going to
Wow.
pull an all-nighter?
Not an all-nighter, but I do sleep less than. Well, I don't sleep. I trance
trance,
less
oh,
than
gotcha.
humans. Yeah, so I will stretch that out. But while we are researching, I imagine quietly looking through stuff. I will close the book that I have in my hand, and I will turn to Ferretos. Hey,
What?
I just, I haven't found anything super relevant yet. I'm sure I will later, maybe. I wanted to say I'm sorry. I know words don't really fix what happened back there, but I think all of us feel that we could have done more. I wanted to. I tried. I don't know if you saw or not, but it just didn't matter. You know, it's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever had so much power in my life. And I lived for a lot of years. But at the same time, I never felt more powerless. Like every time I think we have things in control, things slip away. Things don't go like we think they would. Everything just goes to shit, yes.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that now too.
Yeah.
It's okay. By the way, you did what you could.
We all did. You as well. We did as best as we could with the circumstances that we were given. It's just, we shouldn't feel complacent. I know I might sound paranoid, maybe, but even here, it isn't safe. I thought for years that I was safe with the syndicate, that they could protect me. And they did,
Until they couldn't.
till they couldn't. I woke up with someone trying to murder me while I lay in bed. You know what the worst part is?
What?
That wasn't even the first time. It keeps happening, Bertus. I don't think it'll stop. Not until they are gone. So even if you feel powerless, even if you lose people, you have to keep pushing. Can't feel safe here or anywhere else till they're gone.
I hear that. So, if you don't feel safe here, is it anyone safe?
I don't think so. None of us are safe. We're just surviving, right? Trying to, at least.
I understand. I agreed. After seeing what the Gold Cloaks have become back in that ballroom, I got a really sick feeling. I was trying to hold on to Sylvaris, but Sarah, I had to burn his body. I had to burn our friend's body so that Kane wouldn't use him again.
Sorry. Truly, I wish I could tell you this is the last time you will ever have to do this. I don't think I can. We're fighting with horrible odds in our favor. We're going against someone that has everything that we don't.
Kane doesn't have everything. He doesn't have the champion of light.
You're right. Doesn't. And we'll keep it that way.
Sarah, if something goes bad, he's gonna reach out a little bit as if to like take your hand, but he's gonna hesitate. And then he pulls back. Sarah, if something goes bad, don't let them. If it's me, if it's Kaidos, if it's Dolios, don't let them have us. And I'll do my best to make sure that they won't get to you. Not while I still breathe. And I gesture to my neck. I've been given a second chance. I don't intend on squandering it.
And I'll promise I'll do my best too. I know we are probably not in our best moment, but we have to keep on fighting.
I won't lie, I've kind of felt like throwing up ever since we got back.
Do you want to throw up now? Because there's a lot of very expensive books here, Maybe let me
I start
let me
throwing
grab
up. Sorry. I'm just so.
I'm trying to prestidigitation it that way.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you just move yourself to the other side, please?
I aim for a wastebasket.
Kaidos is just hearing this in the next room before falling asleep. He's like, what the fuck is going on in there?
Vomiting and crying.
And
I
Sarah's
thought
like
you were about to
casting.
say he's a sympathy puker.
Yeah.
Because Kaidos is drunk, he starts throwing up too.
And you can hear Sarah just chanting the prestidigitation spell over and over and over again, constantly.
Trying to clean up.
I need a
I'm
portable
sorry.
hole. I need a portable hole to the arcane facility, please.
I'm sorry. It's just today's been pretty bad.
I know. You probably are really tired. I always forget humans do need to sleep a lot.
I'm
you wanna
not
go to
really
sleep?
human. I'm an Azamar.
Oh, that's right. The wings. Blink. I think you also need to sleep a lot.
At some point. Yeah, I think it's about that time.
Okay. Well, then let her to sleep. I'll stay here a couple more minutes and then probably also get some rest.
Sarah,
Mm-hmm.
do you like hugs?
Normally, I would say no, I hate them. But in this circumstance, I think one has, could be nice.
May I hug you?
You may.
And we embrace.
Why did you turn into Pharmacos right there, which you can hear all about in our other campaign called the Ember Precipice, which was very, very nicely done.
That was not I did not put on any accident. or any accent.
Anyways, I heard their accent.
Well, you're hearing things, but yeah, I hug Sarah goodnight, and make sure you make a lot of noise if something goes wrong tonight. A lot. I'm talking like scream fire.
I will.
Okay. See you in the morning.
See
And
you
I
in the
knock
morning.
on wood as I leave out.
Ferritos turns in. Sarah continues her research. Dolios.
I've been going over the map that I found and seeing if I can't figure out where it's to.
The map that you found
Mm-hmm.
escapes me, to be honest.
It was the one that was in the treasure chest with all the platinum in the master bedroom.
Oh, in the bathhouse.
Yeah, the
You were in
master
that
bedroom.
bathhouse thing. In that master
After the
bedroom.
bathhouse, yeah.
I recall. I don't recall. Oh man. So the map that you found in that bathhouse looks like it leads off to some house that is in the Noble District. It's one of the back neighborhoods that's up against the wall on the northeast side.
Okay. So it's probably unrelated to anything with the caverns, though. So when I see that it's mainly an Ozura map, I'll probably put a pin on it and turn in for the night. I used all my spells, so I need to get some sleep.
Armoros goes to bed, Dolios goes to bed, Kaidos cries, Ferritos cries and goes to bed, Sarah studies, and then trances eventually.
Armoros also technically trances because he's a drow.
Oh, true. Okay. That's good. So the two elves, when you go into your trance, it's a couple hours into your trance. There's this thudding sound, and then it gets a little closer. And then you can hear footsteps coming down the stairway right outside the arcane room that Sarah's... I suppose you're trancing there. Did you go to the dorms?
I'll stay in the room. That can't study.
Okay, so you're just like trancing in there, and you hear footsteps outside of your room here, and you hear some like chatter going on, and the guards are there, and the guard's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then the door bursts open, and it is 4 Lapis Syndicate wizards and Thalorian at the door.
Oh shit.
And Thalorian has a bunch of stones and rocks, and he's like, there's like wizards carrying books into your room here. And Thalorian is sees you trancing and just kind of stands there and waits for you to kind of gather yourself. Miss Alarius, if you're going to be here, you may as well be equipped. Come. And he has a bunch of people putting up books in your library and stuff from different departments. Oh shit! I said come on. My dog came. Sorry. No, you can go back to bed.
Not the command word.
Whoops, my bad. He's like, what? You said... Okay, so Valorian has a bunch of wizards like stocking your library of stuff, but he also sets up a teleportation circle. So, whenever you're ready, come to the tower. There is much to discuss of grave importance. Thank you. And then they all just like leave.
I pretend to still be transient.
You do get some sleep after Thalorian sets up a teleportation circle for you, and he stocks some of your books and stuff. He leaves you some reagents and some things to help you further your research. And you hear one of the researchers outside being like, don't you want to like leave her like a magic item or like something that's... And he like turns his head and is like, no. And that is where we will end the episode.
Thank you for listening to our D&D podcast, Roleplay D20. Thank you to Tabletop Audio and Artlist.io. Artists like Artlist, Original, Knee Sound, Icolix, Kadir Demir, Boom Library, Arabian Works, EVG Sound Effects, DT Sound, Ian Post, John Dada, and The Weatherman, Trust with 2 T's, Yehezkel Raz, Petro A, Roy Spiegler, Marco Martini, and a few more I'm sure that we got in there as well. Thank you so much. Our intro and outro voice is Robbie Jordan. Thank you for Roll20 for helping us keep our battle map straight, Darren Courtney for the logo, Hero Forge for our minis we use in the show. Our editors are myself and Robbie Jordan. Our cast is Kyle Courtney as Kaidos Rolthor, Matt Courtney as Feratos Lux, Carl Worth as Brother Dolios Underfeet, Robbie Jordan as Sylvaris Thornwarden, and also Armoros Calum. Eunice Salinas as Sarah Alarius, and me as everybody else. Hey guys, we have a Patreon account, so if you like this content, if you want after show episodes, if you want early access to these episodes, making NPCs and monsters and homebrewing magic items and things that we may use in the show to help me keep my NPC straight for when Matthew decides to ask me the 20 questions game about an NPC that we don't really care about, you can be part of the action as well. Check that out at patreon.com/roleplayd20. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, where we post these shows, youtube.com/@roleplayd20 with the @ symbol. Very strange. Thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you in the next one.